Today is going to be a challenge. Clarendon Lady Bulldogs are undefeated 10 games. Lamar Lady Lopes are 6-3 and 5 games hot. Someone's winning streak is gonna break. Dana Weaver coming at you from Lamar Community College, their Wellness Center gym here in Lamar, Colorado. Today's game is sponsored by Prowers County Human Services. It's the pregame show. Clarendon is from Region 5, but they smoked Region 9 South's Trinidad State by 37. Lady Bulldog team inside accuracy was 56%. Zinab Olalkin got 11 each in points and rebounds. Mukongo, Sindawala, and Nugungo also with scores. Sindawala finding open shooters. It could have been worse. Lamar had a bit of a challenge with Frank Phillips too, but once the Plains women spun their tires, the Lopes were long gone. Won by 16. Amaya Williams, 23 points, 9 assists, 6 steals, 8 out of 19, and was inside all day. Idika and Cesati also hit high points. Last time these two teams met was in December a couple years ago in Texas. That one was a close loss, 64-59 Bulldogs. Wonder what two teams with players who never met would yield. Well, up in the pros, they met at least. Dude, this ain't the pros. Go to Dallas and cheer the Wings on if that's what you want. Stack up. Amanda Sindawala has 142 points for the Bulldogs so far, about 65% inside and outside. Quite the thief, too. Sindawala is also a threat on the line at 77%, and if she can't shoot, she will find someone who will. Speaking of, Zinab Olalkin will get the rebounds. Eugenia Nugungo will keep the ball away from the rim. Sindawala and Valentina Chinhama will be picking pockets. Chinhama is also an inside threat at 82% on the line. Quite impressive coming from Angola, Central Africa, and Brazil, South America. Between Chinhama, Sindawala, Mukongo, Olalkin, and Nugungo, the Lopes must draw the fouls and avoid causing them at all costs. The Lopes offensive will be led by Lady Amaya Williams. She got 155 points and can find a way in the box. 52% from inside. Probably a few steal scores and 2-on-1s. Williams is also drawing touches while shooting. 54 out of 73, that's 74%. She'll also find an open man if a shot isn't available. Look for Malia Charlie to be alone on the outside, 32% from outside. That's about 9 out of 28. Anna Cesati will pick up the rebounds and block shot access. Today's game is sponsored by Prowers County Human Services. They are our halftime sponsor. That concludes the pregame show. When we get back, we're going to have the starters and the tip-off. Lamar Community College running Lopes and Clarendon Bulldogs. We'll be back with action in a minute. Welcome back. We are just about to tip off. Clarendon Bulldogs are here at Lamar to take on the running Lopes. It is only ladies basketball. The starters will be for the Bulldogs: Chinhama, Olalkin, Mukongo, Sindawala, and Nugungo. Starting for the Lopes is Idika, Amaya Williams, Haley, Zazati, and Clark. Taking up the center is Nugungo and Cesati. Tip-off won by the Bulldogs. Handling the ball right now is Chinhama. Passing it off to the left. Now a quick handoff to Olalkin. Get it off a little bit further towards the left corner. They find a way up. The right post goes up and in. And that's a score for Mukongo. Lopes have the ball right now. Williams with it. A little bit of a screen set up by Clark. Now they pass it off into the left corner to Adika. Finds way over to the post, decides to pass it away to regroup, and here comes Williams! Can't get the shot off, and it's rebounded by Nagungo. Handling it right now is Sindawala. Passing it into the corner to Chinhama. Now inside. The shot goes up and in, and it's good for Chinhama. Chinhama assisted by Sindawala. Haley with the ball, trying to find a way up the right wing. Can't do it. Decide pass back out. Shot is no good. Rebounded for Olalkin. They do a breakaway score. Olalkin with the rebound. Quick pass to Nagungo. Breakaway and a score. And we already have our first timeout. Timeout was called by the Lopes. It's only 6-0. Again, today's sponsor for the game is Prowers County Human Services here in Lamar. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we'll have more basketball action. Welcome back. A quick timeout. 8:28 left in the first period. 6-0 Clarendon. And right now it's the Lopes with the ball. Full court pressure coming from the Bulldogs. Right now is Gonzalez taking on Chinhama. Finally get past midcourt. Ball is in Woodson's hands. Goes up the right wing. And they find a way up the post. Working it is Oywall. Here comes a shot. Woodson, assisted by Oywall, gets Lopes on the board. Steal! 2-on-1. Drives and misses. All of it attempted by Woodson. And a rebound for the Bulldogs. Sindawala trying to get up. Offensive rebound. No basket! No shot, but the foul is against Lamar. And the Lopes coach ain't happy about it. Bulldogs, offense on the baseline. They inbound it. Pass action to Chinhama. Tries to go up the left post, but the Lopes stopper. They decide to pass it to Sindawala. Motions towards the left corner. A little bit of screen set up by Olalkin. 5 on the shot. Chinhama finds a way to the paint, but gets blocked and draws a foul. And this one is against Gonzalez. Now we're going to see our first free throws with Chinhama on the line.
Returning line on the line, folks, number 11, Anna Sasani.
Lopes coach not happy with some of the calls. Chinhama now has 3 points. Let's see if she can get 4. She does.
This is good.
Lopes with the ball, trying to shake off the pressure. Handling it right now is Williams. Decides to pass it into the corner to Charlie. Williams with it again. A little bit of screen set up. Charlie, Williams, Cesati. No good. Rebound. Mukongo on the court. Sindawala can't get to the left post. Decides to drop it back. No good. Foul and a turnover.
Franchise number 11. First foul today. First team foul.
That one's on Olalkin on a push. Getting ready to find the inbound. Williams inbound to Woodson. Woodson getting pressure from Malkin. Decides to pass back to Clark. And now back to Williams. Screen by Clark. Passing it now to Woodson in the left corner. Trying to fight her way into the wing. Loses the ball. Quick pickup by Clark. Quick handoff to Williams. 10 on the shot. And another foul.
Foul charge number 24.
Sindawala with a reach-in. Got to do something here. Were they supposed to reset the shot? It was at 8. They managed to inbound it. Haley on the court. Screen by Clark. Can't get the roll. They pass it back to Clark. The three is no good. Rebound for Sindawala. Gets to the left wing. Shot is up, and it's good! Nagungo assisted by Sindawala. 6 minutes, 10-2 Clarendon with the lead. Williams, Clark at the top of the arc. Now they pass it back over to Woodson. She can't get to the free throw area. Long two. No good. Offensive rebound for Clark. And Clark caused the turnover, shuffle the feet. Gotta wait for. It looks like we got a substitution. Idika's in. Handling the ball right now. Chinhama. Olalkin inside the free throw area. Can't seem to get any further. Lots of ankle breaking going on from Chinhama, trying to do it to Gonzalez. Chinhama at the top of the arc. 10 on the shot. Poke away. Great effort by Williams, but the ball was running faster than both her and Sindawala, and it goes out of bounds. Eight on the shot now. Chinhama, Sindawala, fires! Lopes try to answer back, but it's no good. And a rebound for Mukongo. Managed to pass it inside. They try a shot, and it's good. Olalkin assisted by Mukongo. Williams with the ball. Double screen at the top of the arc. Williams rolls to the right corner. Williams, pump fake. Passing it into the right corner to Idika. 10 on the shot. Back inside of Williams. Out to Clark. Fires. Nothing but air. Offensive rebound and a putback. All Haley. 4:15. 15-4 on the board. Handling it right now is Sindawala. Motioning from the right corner. Still outside. Getting blocked by Williams. Now pass action to Chinhama to the left corner. Back over to Aldalkin. Fires! No good. Rebound for Idika. Williams rolls. Can't get it to go. Rebound for Nagungo. Sindawala with it. Finds a way up the right post. Gets stopped by it. So they decide to pass it back. Pass action back to Sindawala. Screen set up by Nagungo. Sindawala, no shot. Travel. And we got a couple of Bulldog substitutions coming in is Dada and Carvalho. .333 left, 15-4. Bulldogs with the lead. And a poke away done by Chinhama, poking it out of Haley's hands. Haley has Williams right nearby. Inbound to Williams, despite the pressure. Screen set up by Clark. And there was a push. Late call.
Foul charge number 44, Eugene Duncan. Her first foul will be.
And that was on Nagungo. Cesati at the right corner, waiting to receive the inbound from Williams. And Williams decides to give it to Idika. And an excellent shot, Cesati, assisted by Idika.
Foul charge number 4.
And a contact call for Haley.
13 foul.
Should be 3 fouls apiece. And we have another substitution for the Bulldogs. Coming in to put the ball inbound is Suma. Inbound to Chihama. Passing out to Dada. Whoa, shot goes up. And it hit the top of the backboard. It's going to be a turnover. There was contact on the call. They reset the shot clock. Williams looking to inbound the ball. They have to go from the opponent's baseline. They managed to find an open man, Haley. Haley trying to shake off Chinhama. Get to midcourt. Less than 3 minutes to go. Still 15-6. Bulldogs. Passing it now to Clark. And now Cesati fires. Good. Cesati assisted by Clark. 15-8 now. Lamar still trailing. Chinhama. Poke away. Breakaway. Williams. Lopes needed that for a little bit of a morale boost. Great breakaway by Williams. Chinhama, right wing. Nagungo going up the right post. Fires. Off the board and rim, no good. Rebound for Idika. Williams with it. They decide to let the Bulldogs inside. Williams trying to find an open line. Pump fake, foul, shot's good!
Foul play, charge number 1, Julian Foul. Her first foul again. 14 foul.
Dada fouling on that one, and now it's 15-12. 2 minutes left, Williams on the line. Let's see if she can make the shot conversion. Receives the ball. And one. Now it's a 2-point game. Less than 2 minutes to go. Sinawala passing it to Data. Now they pass it over to Suma. Sinawala in the left corner. Drives over the wing. Overhead pass action. Data fires. Carvalho to Data on that shot. Williams with it. A little bit of a screen set up by Cesati. Trying to put it to use. Pass action to Clark. Inside to Cesati. Fires. Lots of contact. No call. Cesati picks up her own rebound. Decides pass out to Idika. Fires. No good. And another offensive rebound. And a putback. Haley with the shot. And with the Bulldogs poked away, and it's a turnover. Got to get the ball out of the corner. Less than a minute to go, 18-15. Clarendon with the short lead, but Lamar fighting back. Williams inbound and back to her with a little help from Haley. Full court man-on-man. 45 seconds left. 20 on the shot. And counting. Williams, screen set up by Cesati and Clark. Passing now to Idika. Motioning around the arc. Slight poke away. Great recovery by Clark. And now they're swarming it inside the corner. 8 on the shot. Haley. Cesati. Williams. 3. Up and in. Shot is out for the first period. 15 left. Handling it is Sindawala. A little bit of a screen set up by the Bulldogs. Slight poke away. Ball gets grounded. And a steal. Idika. It's up. Nothing but air. Williams too far away. Apparently mid-court on a regular type of shot is too far for her. And that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It is 18-17, Clarendon Bulldogs over Lamar Lopes. It's women's basketball here at Lamar. We're going to take a break, and we'll have second period action when we get back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the second period of women's basketball. Lamar Community College versus Clarendon College. Women's basketball, it is 18-17. Fortunately, we didn't touch up to 5 fouls so far in the first period, and now the foul count has been reset, and the second period has commenced. Haley with the ball, and midcourt with a little stare down from Data. Poke away, great recovery by Haley. Now they got to put on the pressure. Hand off to Amaya Williams. Overhanding it to Cesati. Clark. Poke away. Haley recovers, fires, goes up and in. Call that one a solo. And with that, Lamar has taken the lead, 19-18. Sindawala passing it back to Alalkin. They say there was a travel call. Play continues. Sindawala, no shot, blocking call. Williams on that one. And the coach still ain't happy about what's going on. Well, like I said, Clarendon is proven to be a bit of a challenge. Ball is inbounded and stuck in the corner, trying to look for some help. And they finally get it out. Sindawala fires behind left post. Can't get it to go. And a turnover. That's on the Gungo. It's Lopes' ball on the Bulldog baseline. We're only a minute into this, and things are going a little crazy. They say 20 seconds on the shot. Bulldog offense, apparently they got the ball. They managed to inbound it. Poke away. Williams with the steal. 2-on-2. They pass it to Haley. Now they got to regroup as they stop the fast break. Haley, screen set up by Cesati. Pop back. Haley to Cesati in a chaotic Bulldog defense. Sindawala passing it back down to Carvalho. Handling the ball right now is Haley. 22-21. Whole bunch of lead changes. Overheading it to Cesati. Trying to pass action to Idika in the corner. Block pass, steal away, Sindawala. And they try a shot, no good, but the putback works for Alalkin. Now it's 23-22, Clarendon over Lamar. Another lead change. Williams with it. Overheading it to Cesati at the top of the arc. Poke away, still poked away, now breakaway, Sindawala, all the way out! And they say timeout, media timeout they say. 25-22, 7:37 left in the half. Don't forget, we got the halftime show sponsored by Prowers County Human Services. Man, I can hear the LCC coach from here. He ain't happy. And I'm willing to bet Clarendon ain't happy either since they got the better record. But this is going to be a battle. Of that, I had no doubt. Take a look at the individual stats, the team records. I knew we were going to be in for a challenge, but we still got a lot of basketball to go. Teasing into the halftime, we got a few stats by Idika, numbers by Williams and Haley. Cesati has some as well. Woodson and Clark with a little bit to talk about as well. Clarendon with as much to talk about, mostly from one player, and that would be Sindawala. We also got Nagungo, Olalkin, Mukongo, and Chinhama to talk about as well. Coming out of the timeout is 25-22. Clarendon with the lead, and we've had lead changes in the first couple of minutes in this period. And only 2 fouls, both against Lamar, and they burned 2 timeouts already. It is Lope's ball, getting ready to move it up are Woodson and Williams. Woodson overheading it to Williams from midcourt, trying to get inside. And the whistle, no shot. Dada. Dada on that foul. Williams looking for the open man on the Lopes baseline. Overhanding it to Idika. Inside to Clark. And a block! Nagungo blocked Clark's shot. Clean, too. And a turnover as the block makes a turnover. Chinhama, stare down by Williams. Slight poke away, Chinhama recovers. Now they pass action. Sinawala, now Data in the corner, driving up the wing. Shot is no good, but Data draws the foul. She's going to the line for 2. And now another foul on Lamar. They can't afford them. Dada goes up. .702 left in the half, 26-22. Clarendon with the lead. Let's see if they make it 27. One for 2. Rebound for Iwale on the court. Woodson trying to get it inside. Here comes a shot. No good. Williams picks up her miss and gets blocked again. Nagungo. She also gets a steal, too. Sindawala, left corner. Screen set up by Nagungo. Now they pass it back. Fires. Off the nose. No good. Williams with the rebound.
Second team foul.
A foul against the Bulldogs. Foul count is 5. 3 of them against Lamar now. Inbound to Woodson at midcourt. Idika. They try to pass his side. Poke, steal. And that one goes to Passelt on the court. Here comes a shot. Nothing but air. And turned over.
Return for your running Lopes, number 3, Danae Gonzalez.
Gonzalez coming in for Idika. 26-22, 6:13 left in the half. Gonzalez, Woodson, passing it to Iwale. And the poke away. Lopes retain possession in front of the Bulldog bench. 6:01 left in the half. Still a 4-point game. Check the table, make sure everything's right. Everything is. They inbound to Gonzalez. Woodson trying to catch the Bulldogs off guard. And another poke away. Sindawala goes out of bounds. 12 on the shot, and now they're stuck in the corner. They inbound it to Clark inside. They got to get it out. Gonzalez, 7. Iwale tries it. Almost got it, but it got bricked. Offensive rebound for Gonzalez. Now Williams with it, with the reset to 20. Woodson trying to find a way inside, goes through the free throw area. Shot is no good. And a rebound for Passelt. Pass action her way. They get it inside. The shot by Nagungo is no good. And a turnover. Still 26-22 with 5:21 left in the half. Woodson, Gonzalez at midcourt now. Going low to Williams. Iwale fires. No good. And a foul. Clark managed to get the offensive rebound and draws a foul from Mukongo. Both teams are 3 fouls apiece. Quick inbound to Gonzalez. And they get it into the corner to Williams. Williams trying to find a way through the wing. Post. Top of the arc. Fire! Assisted by Iwale. Shinhama gets to the paint. Fires. No good. Iwale with the rebound. 4.5 left in the half. Shake and bake, but the shot is no good for the Lopes. Rebound from Mukongo. Handling it right now is Sindawala. Finds her way to the paint and gets a shot. Now it's 28-25. Handling it right now is Woodson. Gonzalez. They find a way inside, and the shot is good. Sindawala, screen set up by Nagungo. And blocked, steal. Goes up to the right post, decides to give Iwale wide open space. Nothing good for it, but an offensive rebound for Gonzalez, and he reset. And here comes Woodson trying it. No good. And the rebound gets ripped away. Mukongo, and a foul. Shot's no good on the ground. Lane violation, they say. 28-27. Clarendon still has the lead. And coming in is Carvalho for Chinhama. Iwale is subbed as well. Going back to the bench. Sindawala look for the open man with 3:13 left in the half. And they're on the offensive baseline. They're checking the video or something. Something going on at the table. And goes down. We might be getting back to action. They reset the shot at 20. And now the referees are going to come together, have a quick chat, and they break the huddle real quick. A little bit of a slowdown by the refs. And now we get back into it. Sindawala puts the ball inbound. Pass action around, and a travel call. Right now, Lopes have it. Gonzalez passing it to Idika. Poke away. Steal, Sindawala. One-on-one, shake. Oh, they can't get it to go. Rebound for Woodson. Transition. Idika trying to get a handle on it. Decides to pass it over to Williams, who gets away inside of the wing. And now they go pass action. Woodson. Rattling. Offensive rebound. Williams. Can't get the putback. And the ball racked. Jump ball.
Number 11,
and now Cesati comes in for Clark. Still 28-27, 2:34 left in the half. Ball has been inbounded to Carvalho. Carvalho trying to get around Woodson. And now we got Mukongo. Back to Purcell, goes her way to the post. Hits the bottom of the rim. Rebound for Gonzalez. Now they pass it over to Woodson. Pass back out to Williams. Cesati. No good on the three. And an offensive rebound for Idika. Williams, screen set up by Cesati. Overhead pass her way. And gets it. Beautiful. Under pressure. And with that, Lamar has the lead. 1:49 and counting in the half. Handling the ball right now is Carvalho in the right corner. Can't get inside of the wing. But they pass action, hits the bottom of the rim, and Williams causes a foul as Mukongo try to go up. And we got Manucelli, coming in for the Bulldogs. Right now, we're knotted at 29. If Mukongo makes this one, then the Bulldogs will have the lead. Bricked! Gonzalez getting the rebound. And we're only knotted at 29. Cesati loses the ball. Sindawala with another steal. Passing it out to the corner. Carvalho. In and out of the rim. No good. And another foul as Williams picks up the rebound.
Foul charge number 12, first second foul of the day. Fourth team foul.
One more foul on Clarendon, and they'll put Lamar in bonus with 1:15 left and counting right now. Cesati, Woodson, Gonzalez, inside to Williams, fires, whistle blows, bucket's good.
Foul on the play, chance for number 12, Murray Mukongo, her third foul of the day. 15th foul. At the line for the Lips, number 2, Maya Williams, one shot.
From here on, fouls, unless it's a shot made, will be 2 shot bonuses. Let's see if Williams can make the conversion. And I see Mukongo went for the bench. And one. Haley's back on the court. 32-29, 1:05 left in the half. Sindawala handing it off to Manucelli. Screen setups by Nagungo. Having a little trouble trying to get inside. They decide to overhead it to Manucelli. And they decide to pass it back to Carvalho. Shot is shallows. And the shot clock is reset now with a rebound for Idika. Lopes trying to go for another shot. Woodson holding on to it near midcourt. Only about 10 seconds between shot and game. Gonzalez inside to Cesati, getting swarmed, going low to Haley. Overheading it back to Gonzalez. Cesati gets it. Shot is out. 12 seconds left. Sindawala getting a little stare down from Woodson. 3 seconds left. The shot goes up. No good. Rebound. Shot is good on a buzzer beater. And right now they're taking a bit of a look. The clock is out. It was a buzzer beater situation. Olalkin could have the shot. If possible, we could see an and one at the buzzer beater before we get to halftime. Refs are taking a look. We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we get back, I'll let you know what the result was of the free throw, and we will get into halftime. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for our halftime show, sponsored by Prowers County Human Services. If you're enduring hardship and or disability, Prowers County Human Services, directed by Lainey Myers Morales, can point to and possess assistance programs for individuals and families, including children. Located at 1001 South Main Lamar, Prowers Human Services, Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. To get you the results of the chaos that occurred at the end of the half, Olalkin managed to get the buzzer beater and draw the foul, but unfortunately she couldn't convert the and one. We got Data with 4 points, Shinhama with 4 points as well, one inside and a couple of free throws. She also has an assist. Olalkin with a total of 6 points, 3 rebounds and a couple of assists. Mukongo with 4 rebounds, a couple of assists and 3 points. Carvalho with an assist and an outside shot. Paselt, steal and rebound. Sindawala, a lot of action coming her way. 3 assists as well as 7 points and 3 steals. Nagungo with 4 points, a couple of blocks, rebounds, and a steal. And for Lamar, we got Idika with a total of 4 rebounds, a couple of assists and a steal so far in this half. Amaya Williams with 2 and 1 conversions with an additional 4 points to go with it. So she's already dubbed points. She also has a couple of steals, 3 rebounds, and an assist and a block as well. Gonzalez collecting 4 rebounds and 3 assists and an outside shot. Haley, 3 shots all inside, a couple of rebounds and an assist. Iwale with a couple each and assists or rebounds. Cesati with a total of 11 points, a rebound, and an assist. Woodson, 2 points, steal, rebound, and Clark with a couple of rebounds and an assist. And those are the numbers coming from LCC and Clarendon. And that concludes the Prowers County Human Services halftime show. When we get back, we will have second half action. 34-31, Lamar still holding on to the lead, but the Clarendon Bulldogs providing a challenge. More action when we get back. Less than half a minute to start the second half of basketball. 34-31, Lamar with the lead. Clarendon finishing things off with a buzzer beater from Olalkin, one of the players to watch out for, as well as Mukongo, Sindawala, and Nagungo amongst those Bulldogs. Among the Lopes, the players to look out for would be Idika, Williams, Gonzalez, and Cesati, to say the least, as far as points and play action can go. With the new period is a new foul count. You can only go up to 5 before you engage 2-shot bonus. Things work a little bit differently in men's basketball. If they get up to 7, they engage the 1 and 1 bonus, and once they get up to 10, it'll be the 2-shot bonus. Either way, the double shot bonus is something you don't want to gamble on. And the second half has commenced. Handling the ball right now is Haley, trying to get up the right wing, can't do it. So they give it to Williams. Back to Haley. Williams at the top of the arc now again. Still working the ball. Now they give it to Cesati for a second. No one around Cesati now. And the rebound. Tight pickup, Nagungo. Sindawala trying to find her way inside, gets stopped right away. Nagungo, Shinhama. A little bit of a challenge from Haley. Now they pass it over to Olalkin. Shot is less than 10. They try a shot and it's good. Pass action to Cesati. Now they pass it to Idika in the left corner, going outside in. Idika fighting her way in, can't do it. Rebound for Olalkin. Sindawala, screen set up by Olalkin. Still can't get inside. Nagungo at the top of the arc, passing it over to Chinhama. Gets inside the wing, pass post in the box, and shot is no good. But the putback is good for Olalkin. And that gives Clarendon the lead, 35-34, 8:20 left in the third. Handling it right now is Haley. Lots of pass action going on. Clark almost lost it, did lose it. Now we got Iwale coming in for Cesati. Getting ready to inbound the ball out is Sindawala with Chinhama ready to receive. The Lopes have backed up to try and get ready to protect the arc and the paint if possible. Chinhama getting a little challenge from Haley. Screen set up by Nagungo. And the pick and roll is no good. Rebound for Haley. Pass action, Awale, back to Williams, fires from the free throw line, it's good! Now Lamar has the lead. We've had lead changes all throughout the second period. Now Sindawala tries a shot, no good, but the putback is good for Olalkin. $7:25 left, still a few lead changes. 37-36, Clarendon with the lead. Going low, Williams, and a wrap-up.
Foul charge number 24, Armando Sindawala. Her second foul of the day, first team foul.
And the first foul in this half going to Sindawala. They already got up to 5 fouls for the teams during the last period, so foul trouble isn't an issue so far. Oiwale looking for the open man. I say man, there are ladies on the court. And poke away by Sindawala. Now it's in front of Lope's bench. Switching inbounders. Now Haley going low to Williams on the inbound. Motions to the top of the arc. Back to Haley. And the three is no good. Clark with the rebound, and she's forced into a travel. Seven minutes left, still 37-36. Handling the ball right now is Shinhama. Can't seem to get deep enough, so she decides to give it to Olalkin. Sindawala at the right corner, gets in the wing. Passing into the paint, and the shot is good. Sindawala, Olalkin with the shot. Now it's a 3-point game for the Bulldogs. Poke away by Sindawala. Pass was intended for Haley. Haley has to find the open man. Quick inbound to Oiwale in the corner. Haley with it now, motioning to the top of the arc. Williams with a little bit of protection. Back to Oiwale. They could have tried a shot there. Inside to Williams. Out to Idika in the left corner. Overheading it to Oiwale. From the right corner. Too far to the right on the shot. No good. Rebound for Olalkin. Buzzer sounded for some reason, but the shot clock is reset. Sindawala with it. Williams getting screened by Nagungo. Sindawala. Overhead. No one around, but the shot is missed. Olalkin. And a rebound for Haley. Total miss. Out to Oiwale. Idika. Williams. No one in the corner. Now we're tied at 39. Shinhama with the ball. Screen set up by Olalkin. Nagungo. Sindawala. Corner three. Now it's a 4-point game, 42-39, 5:19 and counting. They got to try and answer for this. Williams trying to get around Nagungo. Pass back out to Idika. Nothing but air, and the ball rolls out, and it's turned over. Still a 3-point game, I mean. Thought it was 4. Both teams have been providing a challenge to each other all game long. Clarendon with the ball right now. Chinhama. Screen set up by Nagungo. Decides to hand it to Olalkin. Sindawala wide open. Trying to motion towards the corner. Williams a little touch on the screen. Sindawala gets through the post. And the shot is good. Handling it right now is Williams as it's 44-39, 4:30 and counting. Idika, Williams, fights her way to the paint and gets a shot in. Now we're closing it up, 44-41, 4:17 and counting. Sindawala, screen set up by Nagungo. Williams providing a challenge. Sindawala and Nagungo working the ball inside and out. 10 on the shot. Charge call. Nagungo being charged. And we have a timeout. No team timeout. That's a media timeout. 44-41, 4:05 left in the third. We're going to take a minute break. When we get back, we'll have more basketball action. (44-41, 4:05 in the third. Clarendon Bulldogs leading over the Lamar Runnin' Lopes in women's basketball. Olalkin, Sindawala, Williams, and Sazati putting in buckets as best as possible. And right now it's Lopes with it. Haley. Oiwale in the left corner. Back to the top of the arc of Haley. Idika in the right corner. Trying to go low to Clark inside. Back out. Poke away. Great recovery by Haley. Fires it. Too far to the right. Shot is no good. Rebound for the Bulldogs. Sindawala versus Williams. Screen set up by Olalkin. And now they pass it back out. Mukongo on the court. And Dada as well. They try a fire. Lopes with the ball. Lots of pass action going on. They get it inside. Sazati, assisted by Williams. Still a 3-point game, 46-43. 3:02 left in the third. Sindawala, and here comes Mukongo. The three is no good. Rebound for Williams. Williams tries to pass it to Sazati. Lots of fouls. They can only call on one. Lots of contact, I mean. But they say turnover. I guess it was an open hand. I thought it was a fist. What's the difference between the two? Well, when the hand goes up, it's a motion violation. You usually see it in travel calls, not getting the ball in bounds. There's also a 10-second half-court violation as well as over and back. Those are the ball handling violations. Pushes, blocks, contact during the shot, reaching in. You see the fist go up instead. That's the difference between handling violations that stop gameplay and a foul, to which they go over to the table. They say the foul, the player, and for what team. And the more fouls you get, the more likely you'll put your opponent in bonus. And right now we just had another handling violation. It is Bulldogs ball. Pass action to Da Silva on the court right now. Sindawala from the right corner. No good. And the rebound is wrapped up. 46-43, 2:27 left in the third. Bulldogs ball. Pass action to Dada. Now Sindawala in the right corner. Tried to motion, loses the ball, and the ball is wrapped up again. And that's going to be a turnover. Idika having to hold on to it real tight to try and call for the jump. And now the Bulldogs walking back to the box, getting ready to try and defend it. Half-court pressure, however, coming from Da Silva, the Bulldogs. Pass action to Cesati. She tries it, but can't get the shot at the top of the right post. And it's a rebound for Sindawala. Double dribble, turnover on Sindawala. .201 left in the third. Lopes ball, inbound to Haley. Overheading it to Idika, gets to the wing. Cesati, back out to Williams at the top of the arc. And now Haley trying to get towards the left corner. Now they get it over to Idika in the opposite corner. Rolling up the baseline, and a turnover. Idika ran out of bounds. Bulldogs shut the door on her, couldn't get past it, wound up getting pushed out. Da Silva with the ball, handing it to Sindawala. Screen set up by Mukongo. They pass it to her. She tries it. .49-43, 1:25 left. Clarendon with the lead. Overheading it to Idika. Iwale, right corner. Overheading it to Haley. Williams gets inside the wing. Fires. Nothing but air. Rebound for Olalkin. Still 49-43, 1:03 left to go. And a foul. Charge.
Foul charge number 12. Fourth foul of the day.
Ooh, if Mukongo gets one more, she's done. 1:02, 49-43 as the Lopes inbound the ball to Haley. Getting ready to sub in is Nagungo for the Bulldogs. Iwale getting swarmed right away. Decided to pass it over to Idika. And now Haley going around the arc. Iwale tries it. Can't get it. Offensive rebound for Idika. And the ball gets put out. It's still Lopes' ball on their baseline. Nagungo coming in for Mukongo. And the last-ditch substitution, Charlie is coming in for Iwale. Amaya Williams inbound to Charlie. Getting a little trouble from Da Silva. She needs help. Cesati, Williams, back to Cesati, top of the arc. Can't get it. Poked away by the Bulldogs. 20 on the shot, 31.9 for the third. Going low to Williams. Lots of pass action in motion. Cesati tries it, and she draws a foul from Nagungo. One more team foul, and they're going to make it easier for Lamar. But with 21 seconds, I don't think we have to worry. Cesati goes up, and the first one is no good. She receives the ball. Cesati so far has managed to get up to a lot of points, and now she has completed the scoring trifecta. Free throw, inside, outside. Shot is out, 15 seconds left. Sindawala, challenged by Williams at midcourt. Screen set up by Nagungo. Sindawala finds the line, tries it, and gets it! And a 30-second timeout was called. Don't know if they said if it was immediate. I'd have to look at the official. I didn't see what the call was. But it's a short timeout called by, I don't know who, but less than a second to go, 51-44. All I can say is right now this game has been crazy, and it's been a challenge for both. And Clarendon has had an awesome record all season long. Like I said, they had about 10 games, no losses just yet. If Lamar can pull it off, they can not only break a long chain, but they will also give Clarendon the first loss. Lamar already has a few, but they also have a winning streak of their own. That is what's at stake, keeping a high winning streak alive. The question is, who would be able to pull it off? Sindawala, Olalkin, Mukongo, Nagungo, Idika, Williams, Haley, Oiwali, Cesati. Who? .2 seconds left. All they can do is inbound the ball before they call it a period, because we haven't switched it out just yet. Coach is still getting a bit of a chat. It was probably immediate timeout, although I didn't see what the signs were. Usually when a timeout is called, they go to the center, point to what team, and they have their hand shaped like a C for coach, and it's either a tap on the shoulders for a short timeout, which is 30 seconds, or they stretch their arms out to indicate a full timeout, which is about a minute. And it looks like we got the officials checking out the video. Well, enough fun facts. When we get back, we'll have more basketball action here for you. Welcome back. The officials called it a quarter. We are starting. They only had like 0.2 seconds left, and the delay was going on long enough. They may as well transition. Right now, it is 51-44 Clarendon over Lamar. And it's the Bulldogs with the ball. And here we go. Dada on the court. Nagungo with the screen. Pass to Nagungo. Sindawala, who's proven herself to be quite the threat. Screen set up by Nagungo once again. Williams providing a bit of a challenge. Sindawala gets backed up to the deep three area. Trying to find a lane to drive in. No basket. Travel.
Travel Conference ball.
Williams getting into position. Haley with the ball. Passing it to Idika. They get it to inside to Cesati. Out of bounds. Now Sindawala's looking for the open man, to which she doesn't have to look too hard because De Silva's right nearby. Silva with the ball. Challenged by Oyewale. Screen set up by Nagungo. And now a pass to Olalkin. Sindawala in the left corner. Gets inside the wing. Fires it. No good. Offensive rebound for Olalkin. And she can't get the putback. Idika with the rebound. Haley. Williams. Idika up the right post. Too much on it. Rebound for Olalkin. Sindawala getting a little sit down from Williams. Nagungo providing a lot of screens. Slight poke away. And the ball still poking away. Great recovery by Nagungo. And giving it back to Sindawala. 10 on the shot clock. They overhead it to Dada. Fires it. Can't get the tray. Taken away by Idika. Passing it out to Oyewale. Gets inside the left wing. Poke away. Steal. De Silva. Now they give it to Dada. Firing it. Off the rim. No good. And the rebound is lost. Slight miscommunication between a couple of Bulldogs, and the rebound goes out. 8:06 left in the game. 51-44 Clarendon with the lead. Haley with the ball. Pass action to Woodson. Idika fires it. That makes it 51-47, 7:45 left in the game. Now a screen set up by Olalkin. Pass to Nagungo. Overheading it. Poke away. Steal. Idika. Williams getting swarmed. Tries to go up. Block. Nagungo. Now we got a substitution. Mukongo's coming in for Nagungo. It is Lope's ball on their baseline. Inbound to Williams. Overheading it to Idika. Pass it back to Haley. Williams. No one around. And now it's a 1-point game. Clarendon with 51. Handing it to Mukongo. Now Dada with it in the left corner. Mukongo providing a bit of a screen. And way too far to the right for Dada's shot on that three. And now we got a couple of substitutions. Coming in is Chinhama and Carvalho for Dada and De Silva. 7 minutes left, 51-50. Williams getting into position. Passing it now to Haley. Woodson working with it. Williams back out to Haley. Can't get up past the post. Now Woodson trying to work it. And the shot nothing but air. Taken away by Sindawala. Sindawala challenged by Woodson. Going back out to Mukongo. Too far to the left on that three. No good. Offensive rebound for Olalkin. They try another three. That one also no good. And another offensive rebound for Olalkin. Handling it right now is Carvalho, going motioning to the right. And a charge call.
Foul charge number 12, Ariel Mukongo, her 5th foul of the day.
And Mukongo is out. So the first foul of this period is a foul out on Mukongo. $51-50, 6:06 left in the game. Idika, Haley, back to Idika in the left corner. Overheading it now to Gonzalez. Haley, deep three.
Three-point basket's good by number 4, Alexis Haley.
And with that, Lamar has taken the lead, 53-51, 5:43 and counting. Handling it right now is Carvalho, and overheading it to nobody underneath the basket. Just threw it away. Now the Lopes have an opportunity to try and expand. In this game, we have yet to get up to 10 points. It has been a challenge for both teams. Loose ball, and it gets piled on, and that's a jump. Clarendon. 5:25 left, 53-51 Lamar. Working it is Shinhama. Sindawala getting into position. Screen set up by Nagungo. Now pass action to Sindawala. She fires it. Haley with the ball. Gonzalez. Gonzalez getting backed up by the Bulldogs. Now they pass it over to Williams in the corner. Williams motioning inside, can't get past free throw line. Stolen away by Shinhama. Shinhama decides to go against the fast break and let the Lopes get inside so that way they can try and strategize some sort of break in the line. Sindawala finds it inside left wing, gets to the post, and can't get it. And a rebound gets wrapped up. .426, 54-53. And we have a immediate timeout. We'll go ahead and take one with them. We'll be back in a minute. Don't forget, after all this, we got the post-game show coming up. Take one last look at the stats and find out who the MVP is going to be amongst these players. And we got a lot of options between the Lamar Community College and the Clarendon Bulldogs. Media timeout has concluded. It is still 54-53, 4:17 and counting. Williams, Cesati, Gonzalez. Back to Williams in the right corner. Tries to break the post and gets caught walking. Working it is Carvalho and Shinhama. Shinhama going up the right post, gets it. All alone on that one. Haley trying to find a way in, can't get it. So they decide for Williams. Great hustle, pass action, Gonzalez. Haley from outside, off the rim, no good. Quick pickup by Gonzalez. And handling it right now is Cesati. And they try a corner three. Great job for Gonzalez, and that knocks it up. 3:20, 56 all. Steal, Williams. Shake and bake. And that puts Lamar in the lead, breaking the 56, making it 58. Great effort by Williams. Like I said, both teams a challenge. And now Shinhama trying to answer for it. Goes back out to Olalkin, but the shot's no good. And a foul on the ground. And Williams is like, no way. And that's on Gonzalez.
Now charge number 3 to Gonzalez. Third foul today.
And the Lopes coach is not happy. He wants an explanation. Getting ready to inbound is Carvalho. Inbound to Nagungo. Going low to Shinhama. All over the left corner. Still having a trouble. They've passed it in. Nagungo. What a block. Cesati. Nice and clean. Gonzalez with the ball. Chinhama providing pressure at midcourt. Going low to Williams. Cesati, corner three. It cannot be. Rebound for Gonzalez. Overheading it to Williams. Tries to put up the pressure. Can't do it. Rebound for Olalkin. Handling it right now is Sindawala. Screen set up by Olalkin, going the opposite way. Sindawala goes up the post, can't do it. They say travel, no call. Chinhama up the right post on the baseline, block call, no shot. And that's on Idika. Bulldogs looking to inbound it. Big overhead tipped, but great recovery for Sindawala and finds the line inside the paint, but loses the ball. Wrap up. Coach is saying that it was a travel because she rolled her feet as she went down. And it looks like we have a player down, but she gets right back up. That's Zadi. She's okay. Tying up laces, and they also got to check on the court. You know, I noticed they don't wipe the court in between periods, which they should, especially at half. It probably needs it. Bulldogs ball on their baseline. Sindawala inbounds it to Olalkin in the right corner. 8 on the shot. They pass it out to Carvalho. Pressure from Williams. Carvalho going up the right post. Can't get it. Fresh shot clock for the Lopes. Gonzalez picking up the rebound on that one. Gonzalez getting a little pressure, decides to see if Williams can do something about it. Bulldogs are doing their best to try and protect the paint. With only a 2-point gap, not a good idea to try and burn the clock because anything could still happen. Gonzalez off the rim on the three, no good. And the rebound, foul. So Olalkin gets another rebound. And we got a substitution. Dada's coming in for Nagungo. Foul count, 3 against Lamar, 1 against Clarendon. 1:15 left in the game, still 58-56. Both teams hungry for this win to keep their hot streak alive. Chinhama up the right wing, and that is a travel. 1 foot and wound up hopping on it, and that creates a turnover. 1:03 left in the game, still 58-56. Haley and Williams working. Williams getting challenged by Dada. Williams needs some help. 15 on the shot. Williams needs, there she goes. Finally breaks off Cesati with the ball at the top of the arc. Back to Williams trying to make some run, trying to make some shooting room on the outside. 4 on the shot, tries to drive, foul! And Williams is down. That's on Sindawala, that's her third.
Her third foul today, second team foul.
Williams getting herself some air, and Williams is on the line. She drew the foul. Iwale and Nagungo coming in for their respective teams. Sindawala is coming to the bench. And they are saying a 20-second timeout. In order to play this game, you got to make sure that you are in good health, and hydration is a part of it. She had to run to the run to the Gatorade keg for a second, and her first shot goes up, and it's no good. Maya Williams on the line drawing a shooting foul. Let's see if she can make the second. 36 and a half seconds left in the game, and only a 2-point gap. We're probably going to see an outside shot to try and bust ahead, but who knows what'll happen.
LaMar Williams, timeout on the floor.
It's a immediate timeout, they say, and they will charge it to Clarendon as well. Once again, 36 and a half, 59-56, only a little bit of game left. We still got the post-game show to check out when we get back. We'll be back in a few seconds. Only 6.5 seconds left between shot and game. Maybe a little bit more, actually, because they just reset it at 20 instead of 30, so make it 16.5. As they inbound it for the Bulldogs. Sindawala, handoff to Data. Ball gets loose. Quick pickup by Olalkin. Trying to find a way inside. 8 on the shot. Sindawala going up and in.
This is good by number 24, timeout on the floor.
And now we do have a coach called timeout, and it's going to be a short one. We'll keep it right here. Don't forget, we have the post-game show coming up, and taking a look at Lamar, it could be Idika, Amaya Williams, Gonzalez, Haley, Oiwale, Cesati, or it could be from the Bulldogs, Chinhama, Olalkin, Mukongo, Sindawala. The question is, who is it that's going to get the lead? It is 59-58 with 22.3 seconds left in this game.
Timeout, Lamar.
And another timeout trying to ice Clarendon. Like, we need some more time to talk. It'll be another short one. Trying to give each other an ice down with timeouts. With all the media timeouts we've had throughout this game, I'm surprised we haven't run out of timeouts just yet. Taking a look, not a lot of people here on a Wednesday. I'm surprised. I have no doubt the other sports programs would be interested in seeing this game. We got a couple of volleyball players here. And I think we also have a couple of softball players as well. Fall sports has mostly concluded, especially in high school. And now we are going to get back into it for basketball. Inbound, pickup by Williams. Shot is finally out. And a contact foul on Chinhama.
Your second foul today. 13 foul.
Idika getting ready to inbound it. Idika's going to need to find someone who's open. Williams trying to shake it off. It's heavy man-on-man pressure. Whoa, and a foul. Question who? Williams? Chinhama.
Valentina Chinhama, her third foul today. Correction, foul number 1, Juliana Donna, her third foul today.
And correcting it. Idika inbound to Williams. Back to Idika. She was wide open outside. She could have tried it there. But right now all they're going to try and do is burn time. And we have another foul. And now it's on Carvalho. And with that, it makes it easier for Lamar to expand their lead.
Heading to line to your left, number 1, Shitty Idika, 2 shots.
Sure, it might be a 1-point gap, but 2 shots can make it even harder.
Returning for the Lobos, number
But then
4,
again, it's been a
Alexis
close game all throughout. Idika on the line. There are 2 reasons you don't try to play the double bonus foul recovery game. That's reason number 1. And reason number 2. And with the 2-shot bonus all lined up, it makes it a 3-point game. And that means Clarendon is going to have to try and make it an outside shot to try and tie it up. Full coach timeout for Clarendon. We'll take one with them. Be back in a minute. 11.3 seconds left, 61-58. The 2 free throws by Utica expanded that lead. And now the Bulldogs have to try and get a 3 just to knot it and get another score after that in order to get the win. Sindawala cannot get the answer. Rebound for Oiwale.
Foul charge number 20, Paula Carvalho, her second foul today.
And another foul on Carvalho and putting the Lopes on the line. It's already a 3-point gap. Oiwale, 2 shots. Let's see if she can make them. She's got only assists and rebounds. This will be her first score if she can get them. And the first one is no good. Oh for 2. Rebound for Alalkin. And a quick timeout called by Clarendon. And the coaches having a chat at the table. Lamar, coaches short. We'll keep it right here. 2 seconds left for Clarendon to try and get the tie-up after Oiwale failed to get the 2-shot bonus to connect. Being Clarendon, the only thing I can say is quick inbound, quick shot. If I was Lamar, protect the arc. Try to keep it tight. And also, the players on the corners on the defense have to protect the baseline access. Players take to the court once again. Sindawala versus Williams. Quick inbound, quick shot. Here we go. And that does it. Ladies and gentlemen, David has slaughtered Goliath. Lamar, 61. Clarendon, 58.
Doing a good job.
The 10-win streak for Clarendon has broken, and Lamar is up to 7. We're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to have the post-game show. This game has been sponsored by Prowers County Human Services. Back in a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for the post-game show. Lamar has broken Clarendon's 10-game winning streak. Huge win for the Lady Lopes, taking the game 61-58. The Bulldogs in the last few seconds tried to cause fouls on the 2-shot bonus situation in the last minute, and that wound up costing them. Taking a look at the Bulldogs stats as soon as I pull up their roster. Going to start things off with Juliana Dada. She managed to get a total of 7 points. We also have Risa Espindola da Silva with a steal. Valentina Chinhama with 6 points, 4 aces, and a steal. Going all the way down to a Zainab Olalkin, if I got that right, totaled a double-double, 12 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists. Next player to talk about, Nuria Mukongo. She managed to get 8 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple of assists before fouling out. Next player to talk about, Paula Carvalho. An assist and an outside shot. Camilla de Oliveira Poselt with a steal and a rebound. Lots of action coming out of Armanda Sindawala with a total of 19 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 steals. And finally, Eugenia Nagungo with a total of 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks, stopping shots from going up and in. And now it's time to take a look at the Lamar Lopes stats. Bear in mind, all the stats I have collected are unofficial. So it's only the official book that would officially count. So you'd have to check out the Lopes Athletic website to see what they are. Gonna go climbing the numbers on this roster. Again, they managed the Lopes getting the win, 61-58. Great job by these ladies. Starting off with Aliyah Clark with 3 rebounds and an assist. Deanna Woodson with an inside shot, a steal, and a rebound. Anna Cesari managed to get 14 points, a rebound, an assist, and a block. Next, Shea Oiwale, hailing all the way from, you guessed it, London. If you did guess it, she managed to get 3 each in assists and rebounds. Next is Alexis Haley, 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Danae Gonzalez, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. As well as Chini Idika with 5 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. But our MVP of the day is Amaya Williams. You ready for this? 23 points, 3 steals, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. She even managed to make a couple of and-one conversions after getting an inside shot. So congratulations to Amaya Williams. She is our MVP for tonight. And that concludes the day. A big shout out once more to Prowers County Human Services. This is Dana Weaver signing off here at the LCC Wellness Center Court. Y'all drive safe and have an excellent day. Even though if you're not driving, have a nice day anyway.